if the question is how I would book Logan Paul in 2025, my answer is I wouldn't book him just for 2025. My question would be, who's Logan Paul's opponent for WrestleMania 42, which is in 2026? And more importantly, who's Logan Paul's opponent in 2027, which is WrestleMania 43? If we're just looking at who's his opponent for 41, which is this April, or 42, which is next year, then we're kind of narrowcasting here.
Yeah, fair.
Then in an industry that has now enabled its fan base to embrace long-term storytelling, I'm capping you at 18 months. Oh, who's my opponent for 42? Wow, that's only 18 months from now. Who's your opponent for 43? And once we figure out who your opponent is for 43,
work backwards.
Let's backtell that story.
Yeah, sick.
I never have written a script. No, I've never written a script or answered an idea without knowing the final page.
Yeah.
I write the final page first.
Yeah.
Here's the end. It may transition to something else, but here's how this story ends. Now, how do we get there? How do we milk it? How do we tease them? What's the intrigue? What are the other characters' dimensions that play off of this? How does this story affect all others? If you write it from the beginning and you project it out, again, that becomes a thing of it's complicated and it takes on so many different variables that you lose the focus of where you're going. If everything drives to this point, then you know the narrative that you want to tell. Yeah. Then the little, making sure Solo never said, acknowledge me before he said it in Madison Square Garden. Making sure he's never referred to as a tribal chief before making sure that all roads led to that moment, that 15-minute segment that just engrossed everybody because everything since WrestleMania built to that moment.
Yeah, yep.
So I wouldn't book Logan Paul just for this year or till WrestleMania 42. I've screwed you if I did that. I've given you an 18-month trajectory and you got nowhere to go after that. But I give you a 2.5-year trajectory. If I take you that far out, my God, we know everything we're building towards. We know we can then create the pivots. And if something comes along that a new character rises and like, oh my God, we got to get him in with Logan Paul, or something else happens that changes the narrative, then it gets added to the narrative as we still go for that line up to 43.
See.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.